Hello and welcome in to Zelda Speedruns. Tonight we have a round one tournament in the Crosskeys tournament. I'm Rocky12799. I am your restreamer and I'll be doing tracking along with Tom will talk. And we have a wonderful commentary team of Jaxie and Tufile. Take it away.
All right. Well, hello everyone. So yeah, this is a Swiss round one matchup between Alaszun and Centroid. And the settings for tonight, we've got base cross keys, but Zelda woods are enabled. So this should be a pretty good match here. Toffel, what do you think here?
Yeah, this should be a pretty good matchup. Alaszun most kind of retired at this point, but a fairly strong Crosskeys player. Wouldn't kind of always on a short list for winning the tournament. I think Centroid's got his work cut out for him, but you know it's Swiss. It can happen. Anything can happen in week one.
Absolutely, yeah.
But yeah, no, this should be a really fun matchup. For those who are unaware, Zelda Woods. Normally, with our usual Crosskeys preset, Zelda, the Lost Woods, the Skull Woods drop downs and entrances are all kind of shoveled within themselves in their vanilla region. In Zelda Woods, they've been shuffled around to the rest of the drop down pool, so we can actually get an extra connector out of it, and some other fun stuff with the drop downs.
Yeah, it does make cross keys a lot more interesting, in my opinion. We got some bombs out there to start, which are very nice early on. Depending on your route, you may not be seeing those for a while. And of course, Alzin's going to go and just go right back into escape.
No reason not to. Grab
Mm-hmm.
your free items and then get out of here. Ooh, Castle Tower Smoky. That's interesting.
Yeah. Uh, that might be interesting depending on what's at Lumberjack. Uh, or it might be interesting based on whether or not there's an item in Dark Maze.
Yeah.
But we'll have to wait and see whether that's going to come up at all.
Yeah, Alzin's going to take the bombs and head for the South Shore and then probably over to Eastern Palace region. Ooh, Tyrell Castle, one of the Hyrule Castle entrances goes to Hyrule Castle. Centroid doesn't have any sort of weaponry, so can't really do the guard, so I was just going to check these as connectors.
Yeah, and we'll see what we get here. We get over on East Death Mountain, which that's a pretty nice connector to have early on.
It is, though, I don't know if Centroid checked the drop. The Uncle drop.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't think he did, but maybe he will go back for it.
Yeah, well found pod. See how Alaszun is feeling about clipping in a second, and I'm sure Centroid's heading right over there as well. This is a good early entrance to find because pod actually has a lot of bomb pods in the front.
Yeah, we'll see if Alaszun does that mimic clip. I don't feel like there's much of a reason to do so, but you could do it if you want.
Yeah, I mean, I've legit seen somebody find pod within 30 seconds of the start of a race, gone and mimic clipped and got on the boots on the right side. And his opponent didn't find those boots for an hour and a half. Already this week in this tournament, so it's like if you're feeling comfortable in doing it, like it's usually not too much of a time investment. But
yeah, I'm
and it could
usually
give
more.
you. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I cut you off. Yeah, usually whenever I'm thinking about something like that, I'm more concerned about is that the efficient play to do? And my thought immediately would be go back later when I can do more things.
Mm.
because otherwise you're just wasting a dip.
I mean, alright, well, the only thing really a note in there was the half magic. Bug nut's nice.
Paradox lowers a dead connector.
Yeah, one of our must connects, so it's nice to get it out of the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is also very nice for routing, because then you can just get the south side of Light World done pretty easily.
Yeah, a lot to see. It's gonna be kind of awkward for Centroid. Ice Rod Cave. There's another money to buy bombs, so they're probably just gonna end up doing the exact same thing that Alaszun's been doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Super Bunny Cave. Looks like Alaszun's gonna leave that for later. I understand why he would do this, because it is a one-way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just gonna check the mini Mulder Cave entrance and then just double back for it. Or maybe if he wants to be really spicy about it, he can always just walk down there from Light World type cave.
And another connector.
Yeah, Centroid has started its sang, so it's gonna go back to the back of Escape and kind of just get that Castle Tower key and some bombs.
Where is this gonna lead to? Oh, great. I mean, that's 2 entrances. Maybe more.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna just check the west of Mountain here and probably be on our way after that.
Yeah. Lucky that's not a bad connector to know about. One, it means we're not going to have any really weird 7 crystal shenanigans this seed. 2, just kind of getting up to Death Mountain easily, especially once we find a mirror, is going to be nice.
Yeah.
So front through the rock. So you got some decent reason to go back that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Alaszun's just gonna do light hype here and probably go back down to Dam. Hey, there's Hotel Mario.
Yeah. All right. Time for Keck. Smith's thankfully in the village. Yeah. Well, it's vanilla today.
All right, Super Bunny Cave is absolutely nothing. And now, right, that connector actually is very convenient for Alaszun. Now you can just do this side of the mountain too.
Yeah.
Find the back of Turtle Rock, which is nice.
for some laser skips. Yeah, everything in here, normally, like in a lot of other randomizer settings, this is not blocked by having some form of invincibility or mirror shield. Of course, this one it is. It doesn't seem like we're getting a lot of good value out of here. Buckshot Cave over at the village shop. Alaszun at least has enough money for Kakariko now.
Yeah.
Which is something that Centroid is lacking going right through right now. Okay. The good and the bad is a lot of what Alaszun has found is just it's the kind of the problem with bunny walking. It's sometimes you just find a lot of stuff that is going to just go on your to do later check list.
That's boots for Centroid.
Yeah. All right.
Alaszun's going to be getting those very shortly.
Yeah, you're heading into CAC. You'll pick the boots up just a few minutes later.
Yeah, I like seeing boots this early because one, you get to go fast, which we always like that, and two, you get the boots checks out of the way, which can be very annoying depending on where the boots are normally placed in a seed.
Yeah. Uncle Eastern Big.
We're going to check stun here. That's a good stun.
Yeah. If the game wasn't just constantly throwing bombs at us.
Map to skull.
Yeah. Also gets a sword. That's where the boring was.
Find the good side of Spec Rock so we can get an item here. And the other castle tower small.
Well, interesting. Interesting.
Very
actually,
interesting. Okay, well now we can check Lumberjack. Oh, that's why.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, we need those.
Wonderful. Now, actually, the interesting thing is, I think Centroid forgot about this, but with the boots, we can grab and donate them in Buckshot Cave.
Yeah. Find a dark cave. Which dark cave is he in? I think this might be Old Man Right.
This is...
Or it's... Yeah, I think this is Old Man Right, actually.
I'm not sure, because we're going in an up and left pattern, which would indicate, yeah, it's okay, it's the back of the Old Man Rescue Cave. It was a very circuitous route to get to the back of the Old Man Rescue Cave, to be honest. Because normally you just kind of hold up and left and you get there.
Old Man Left might be useful later when we get a mirror.
Yeah. Alright, time to see what's at the Link's house, Block Rocks. Like, what something that could help that I think would be really good for Centroid right now is if the Moon Pearl shows up. You know, I don't hate that connector. That is actually low-key a really good connector until we get a flute.
Yeah. And that's kind of
yeah.
That's kind of one of the interesting things about Crosskeys is that you kind of find all these neat little optimizations, like just taking connectors just to get to different places, even if you could already get to those places normally on foot.
Yeah.
And for those tuning in, we just saw Ganon at the Lumberjack tree, which means that AGA 1 is required. However, we're not having a CT key hunt because we've actually found both of them already.
Yeah. Alaszun's gonna clear out some of this. It looks like we're both clearing out southern CAC checks right now. Probably in the oh good, we're getting synchronization. Probably in the hopes and just in the hopes that what am I trying to say? Just in the hopes because like North Kakariko has 1, 2, 3 connectors going out of it. So that way you can kind of just try to optimize that. Alaszun doesn't know that one of those connectors is going to be Link's House Block Rocks, which as soon as he sees this, he's going to be really happy about. Yeah, Alaszun gonna steal the Poke Key. We have bombos. This is essentially free.
Yeah.
But this does require 4 TR smalls, of which we have 0.
Yeah, so it's not very... Ooh, and Centroid just took a death to chain chomps. That room can be really annoying when you're on lower equipment.
Yeah. I think like the minimum that you can do it with Fighter Sword. If you have an Ice Rod, it's actually not too bad to do getting the Poke Key. Alaszun's is desperately trying to figure out if he'll get it to the red boomerang.
Yeah, he needs to fake out these chain chomps here.
The one chomp is just like not ever going. There we go.
Meyer Big Key is nice.
Yeah. Centroid unfortunately walks right into the chomp as it gets out of the room.
Save and quit.
Yeah, that feels bad.
He didn't get the Poke chest either.
No, I mean the Poke chest was just money, but it's going to be doing some of these south checks and discovering Super Bunny Cave and Fairy Ascension.
Alaszun's going to go into Pokeshot Cave and get this one item.
Yeah. Yeah, not going to follow the connector. Probably going to at least go for a Spectacle Rock first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I suspect Alaszun's probably going to do a bomb jump, so we will see the other side of Spec Rock. Which, bomb jumping to the other side is not in logic, but it's possible that this side might already be in logic anyway.
Yeah, it's also kind of nice just to kind of like get it out of the way, and sometimes you get a really cheeky little connector into the Maya region.
Yeah. That's also not bad.
No. Yeah, Alaszun's just gonna like say I'm not gonna bother with knowing that whatever the other entrance is going to either be mirror locked or AGA 1 locked. He's planning. He knows it can't be. It's most likely not AGA 1, and he'll just come in here later after he beats AGA 1. Going to discover that, oh, it's Ganon. Oh, I already have both castle tower small keys. I don't care. I'm just beating it. I'm just full sending it, and I get tower when I find it. It's actually a really nice feeling.
Yeah, but if there isn't a CT key hunt in an Aga required Crosskey seed, that usually means there's going to be some equivalent Ice Rod hunt that is going to plague both of these runners at some point.
Yeah, possibly. Let's see. Where is Alaszun heading? Is gonna do the fake flipper here. Use the boots to recoil onto the leftmost pixel, so you can do a pretty easy fake flipper transition, and kind of do the old Hula hand open.
Desert left. Get two things in here.
Yeah. Skull's big chest entrance over here as well for shovel.
Of course. Well, that's not terrible, actually, because you could probably route that in later with a mirror.
Yeah. Or what Alaszun will probably end up doing is dashing over the Bark Rocks and then tread around in the shovel and then discover it.
Yeah.
And our drop down at the Fury Ascension connector is for one of the Skull's left or right entrances. So pot prison is in logic, or the big key chest is in logic. Where did that where did that take us? Spit us out? This is Prowl's left, right?
It spit us out at King's Tomb, of which we have boots, so we're not soft locked. Yeah, and as we saw there, we got spit out of Skull was left there from Desert Main. So that gives us another entrance and a drop once we get to Moon Pearl.
It's like, okay, that's super convenient. Okay, now let's see. Having already found Ganon, Alaszun knows this will be a safe drop to take. At worst, it's Useless Fury or Magic Bab, which we can't do anything with.
Ooh.
Oh!
And Centroid didn't check that.
Yeah. He just saw the castle and went in.
I don't think it's going to be too long before he comes back to that, but that's not a good feeling that you were just right there and you got knocked astray because of a connector.
Yeah. I also picked up the Sewer's Key somewhere. It's just using the fact that he has the Sewer's Key to his advantage from not having to kill a guard. Also, Loki having a hook shot, really nice because it's a free stun item. Oh, Bottle Vendor was the... okay. Yeah, I missed exactly what that was.
Gambling's how start. Okay, he's going towards the castle. He's going to get hook shot very soon, I feel.
Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, it is a question of when that Moon Pearl is going to show up.
I mean, right now, we still have 4 light world entrances we haven't seen, and 3 items in Hookshot Cave. So, like, we're not quite down to last locations. We're starting to get there. Actually, we also have we also have another exit out of Paradox Cave that neither runner took. So,
Well, actually, that's a good point. So we have a connector that takes East Death Mountain. So Hookshot does give us more things to do.
Yeah, actually, no, that's right. We're small. Yeah, so we have a bunch of places we can go. I think Alaszun's going to make a play for Hookshot Cave probably because it's 3 free items. Maybe after the shovel as well. Yeah.
Yeah, Allison's gonna go just right back to Hookshot Cave. No reason not to.
Yeah, this is gonna be 3. This is 3 items, and I'll probably follow the connector out of here.
Yeah. Hopefully we see maybe. I mean, I'm assuming like someplace Dark World would be interesting enough because we haven't really gotten much in terms of Dark World mainland connectors.
No, but theoretically, like, we should be able to get out of the Dark World. We should be able to get out of the Dark World because we have that Desert Palace main connector. That's...
I said mainland, that's not what I meant. That's a little too restricted.
No, we have the hookshot. We can just hookshot across. We have all of
Yeah.
everything except for Lower East Dark World.
Yeah, you just need a Moon Pearl.
Yeah.
Another Dark Cave.
Yeah, this is back old man.
Yeah.
Rescue, save him quick.
Mm-hmm.
So. Centroid is opting to, like, take a Death Warp out of Dark Cross. Probably to use the hookshot. Yeah, this will be Alaszun discovering the bits of Skullwoods over in Sanctuary Drop and Fairy Drop.
Did we see Hype Cave on Alaszun's side?
No, I think this has to be coming out of the Hyrule Castle.
There we go.
There's the Moon Pearl.
Yeah, there's Moon Pearl.
Yeah, that's actually nice for. I think this is this is where Centroid got ganked here originally.
Yeah. Yeah, he knew about that he knew about the connector to East DM for quite some time, but he just got killed, unfortunately, by a Tektite, and thus needed to come back to this later.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, Moon Pearl is, like, very accessible in this seed.
Yeah.
One heart, don't.
Well. Yeah, coming back to this connector again.
Yeah, coming back so that way we can just get the east, not the east, the west side done.
Yeah.
Hey, that's something.
Sorry, Hera, we can beat this.
Yeah. Not in logic, but I mean, if it's potentially a crystal, I don't see a reason why you don't clear this right now.
Yeah. Alright, Alaszun's found a way into the north regular part of Dark World. Interesting to see how much bunny walking he'll do here. Nice. Nice spread pod for Centroid. Yeah. I also knows that the Moon Pearl is somewhere nearby and isn't going to try and waste a lot of time bunny walking forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alaszun needs to go to Hyrule Castle main entrance and exit out for Hyrule Castle left and exit out main to go to East Death Mountain. And then Moon Pearl is just right there. On the other side of, well, on the entrance of DMA.
Yeah. Which works.
Yeah.
Gotta get Alaszun over, and then he'll have to try to probably he'll probably get his Moon Pearl and then have to figure out where exactly he has to repair the logic chain. But he's kind of good at that.
First blood goes to Centroid at 31-37. Alaszun is going to tie this up very quickly.
Yeah. The good thing is that Waterfall Fairy was on this side of the mountain, so that's going to be 2 items for when Centroid goes and checks the Dark World stuff. Alaszun going for the super speed. Set up for Terrapod. And honestly, this is Fighter Sword Wall Tournament is legitimately like the worst. I think my least favorite vanilla boss fight. Alaszun gets through it.
Alaszun getting through with no trouble, and now we're tied.
Good triple knowledge for Centroid. So these are going to be items that Alaszun's not going to get back to for a while on Centroid side.
Yeah.
He knows where,
Alaszun,
but
he saw these, but he just couldn't get them because no Pearl.
yeah. No Moon Pearl and no Mirror to do a bunny transition, but super bunny.
And this is Hype Cave, which is Moon Pearl for Alaszun in like T-minus 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
Yeah. And Dennis said he's going to be like, okay, I need a lantern or a connector to get the lantern connector mirror to get this in logic. We'll see how aggressively he wants to chase that versus starting to do Dark World clear. Because I also knows how to get into the Dark World. Not sure Centroid does. I also might opt to go for grabbing Mini Moldorm Cave as well, because that's 5 free items right now.
Yeah, I would not see any reason why you wouldn't, because that's, I mean, 5 free items is like way too appealing in my opinion to pass that up.
Yeah. Yeah, couldn't take the hook shot and do the block clips through the bottom of Super Bunny. Help speed this up a bit. Oh.
Alright. So this is going to be that Meyer Big for Centroid. Hookshot makes this a little bit better, although he's going to opt for Boomerang instead.
Yeah.
Podhead, and we've got Smokey to Pod, Ice, App of Ice.
Yeah. Not totally bad value there, to be honest. That's, I think, at least, yeah, that's 2 pod smalls for Alaszun, so whenever he actually goes and makes it out to pod, okay. Alaszun is doing this on the off chance that he knows that potentially one of the things that fixes his logic chain is the mirror. And he wants the mirror. Unfortunately, now he'll know that this is... Okay. Unfortunate, like, there's still value, but he's now just going to kind of just shake the connector and hope that this goes to Dark World. Well, it did.
Did for a single item. And an entrance we'll have to come back to later once we get the mirror.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, and we have the connector that spits us out at Dark Potion Shop, which I think that's probably going to be our main way of accessing the Dark World for right now.
We also have... Okay. This is going to be a Waterfall Fairy. We also have this one that takes us to Dark Sanctuary, so essentially, like, we're at the same spot.
Yeah. Ignore me then, because that one's a little bit better then.
So right now we still haven't seen the middle entrance of Paradox, but Small camp over ledge.
Sashula. And Green Pendant Desert Palace.
Yeah.
Hammer's very, very nice. And the bottles so we can do Sick Kid whenever we want.
And Alassun's right on. Centroid's heals now. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen in Skullwoods. Now this is Zelda Woods, so they're all kind of shuffled around. That's powder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so yeah, I believe that some of these Skullwood drops are still shuffled amongst themselves, but the actual entrances here are shuffled in the regular pool.
Yeah.
So that, I believe that Lumberjack there is going to be over where Skullwood's West exits out.
Yeah, in order to get there, we have to take the Desert Palace connector.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a big key. Alaszun and me actually opt to, when seeing it go, make a play for it because it's a big key before you get to a dungeon. And he knows about how to get there. And like he'll be coming back out this way anyway. Oh, it's a small key. Yeah, he's like, well, I can walk out of here, but I can also walk out of here with a key instead. So, damn, nice. And we still have a lot of value for small keys. Misery Mire, oh boy.
Misery Mire, so we have the big key here, and honestly, Misery Mire is not a bad dungeon to double dip here, so even if it is a crystal, I mean, it's fine. We can just go back in for the boss and just clear out the 7 items in the front right now.
We can't do all 7 because we don't have a fire source. So
oh yeah, right.
We're limited to 5. Yeah. Tier small. 2, I think.
And yeah, unfortunately, Centroid got killed because of losing too much health, and you get killed on the immediate next frame after opening that chest. We're gonna leave though.
I think that was more or less intentional. That was the last chest he was going to go for.
Yeah, he did skip lobby chest, if I was reading that counter correctly.
Okay.
That's more
actually,
why I was making that comment.
Yeah, actually, no. If he skipped that, then he also... Yeah, that's... That's DM Descent. Because we've seen the other 2 Dark Caves, so that's the 3rd. He did bridge chest. He skipped. He didn't hit. He didn't go left side to hit the switch.
Yeah. Yeah, meanwhile, Alaszun is actually going to get these checks, so we will see if Centroid maybe missed anything important.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah, there's a bow. They can be taught. Yeah. I don't know. More pot smalls, even better.
Yeah, I don't think... Okay, and Alaszun's gonna live this.
Yeah. Gotta just fall off the side.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think it makes that much of a difference in the grand scheme of things. Hey, there's mid.
Yeah, that's good to know. Yeah, Stumpy had the Fire Rod, which is nice, especially considering we're going to have to beat Dagger 1, and we're full sending it whenever we find Dagger 1. Alaszun lives over there. Joel, don't you have a race in like 15 minutes? Good luck, Joel. We're all counting on you. Oh, that was a 4 dig game. I missed that. Joel, I'd like you in the 1-0 bracket so you could race half next week. And this will be Centroid discovering where, actually, yeah, that's the hammer, so can go and discover the hookshot caves over here.
So Centroid's gonna figure out this is where that leads.
Yeah.
Yeah. And...
It's like... This is a randomized game. Our runners of Link to the Past. So essentially, this is the 2026 Crosskeys tournament. Crosskeys is a mode in which we have a cross-world entrance randomizer, which basically means that we can have connectors in the light and the dark world that take you to each place without having to find dark world portals. We also have items have been shuffled, and we also have full dungeon item shuffle on. Maps, compasses, big keys, and small keys have all been shuffled outside of the dungeons. So we have to collect enough of them in order to beat dungeons. So.
Yeah, it's very, very involved. Centroid found Spiral Cave and also now finding Back of Skull. So Moth is an option. And
Yeah.
Moth is something we will probably want to do because it's a crystal.
In addition, both of these runner, you can have custom sprites and custom music, which is what's going on here. Centroid is using like Breath of the Necrodancer. Alaszun's using kind of a shuffled pack of various things. Some Hollow Knight, some Final Fantasy, probably some Expedition 33 if I had to take a guess. Alaszun's just gonna go straight to beat Helmosaur. I'll have to see if he goes for how far into the back he goes or not, but
yeah, he is doing this on 3 keys, so I do believe that means that he's gonna have to orphan something.
Well, three is kind of like you're just gonna end up orphaning Harmless Hellway and Big Key Chest eventually. Or you might not opt to. The fact that he didn't make a dodge down to grab the chest above the arena makes me think that he's going to go back for it and then go into the back. There's Powder, which is locked by all of our Skull with small keys. Which I believe we've now found 2 of the 3 that are shuffled in the wild. Because Alaszun just pulled one from left side. Yeah, we did see Magic Bat over in the Skullwoods region. Yeah. Now, it's orphaning because there's this thing called there's a technique that a lot of runners like to use called Hammer Yump, where you bomb jump into the Pod Dark Mage region. Some people don't use it, like Julo, which is their prerogative. But, you know. I love Julo. Julo is a fantastic runner. For the record. If it sounds like we're giving him shit, it's because we are. He deserves it. But he is a fantastic runner, and he's a really nice guy. Just got to unload 6 arrows into Helmosaur now. Thankfully, we have our 2 potions that we found so far have been preloaded with red and blue potions, so that's good for doing this.
Yeah, so we can play a little bit more aggressive here.
Yeah. All right.
And it's a pendant.
Bombos for TR. Yeah.
Bumper upper, which we can go through that. It's a one way though.
Yeah. This unfortunately means he's not going to go drop down and
Oh.
Oh boy. Well. Here's the mirror. Single most important rounding end in Crosskeys.
Yes.
Sitting there in GT in pod, only looking for really one key. So available for a while, but it took us a while to get back here for any good reason. So.
Mm-hmm.
Then Centroid gonna go back into Meyer now with the fire out, so we'll be able to do left side and grab 2 more items and probably the bow. So it'll be interesting to see if there's anything on right side. Left side.
Yeah, Centroid did unfortunately skip the bow when he was in here due to an untimely death. But he's going to be getting it now, after he does these firelock checks.
Yeah. So I'm having trouble getting to the second chest here.
Of course.
It's stuck.
Yep. Locked behind 6 keys, though, so we are not going to be worrying about what's behind those checks for a while, if at all.
I mean, we found 3 keys already. Let's not exactly say that it's not very far out.
Yeah.
That being said, Alaszun can now take this and grab the mirror and then kind of immediately pop back over, take this connector and get out, fit outside. Surprised he's doing this entrance. Oh, he's taking the book immediately to go read the Jack Desert Browse entrance. This makes sense.
Interesting idea. Let's see maybe if this pans out with anything.
Fire
2
shot.
chests. Well, sword's not nothing.
No. And I also want to go check the damn item and then probably go back up to Super Money Cave and Mirror and take a look at some stuff up there. Or... remembering the damn item, literally the hardest thing in Crosskeys. Centroid at least going to get the mirror as well, which is nice. Yeah, hookshotting the Bridge and Mire is actually kind of a cool little strat that you can do. Oh, you know what? He's doing this because it's an entrance and it's Ether Tablet, and you can do north. Take a look at some of the other stuff.
Yeah, because now we could do top of Death Mountain as well, which is nice.
Yeah.
That gives us that gives us that entrance. Then we get Paradox top, although he's dropping down.
The kid was up here when we never had a bottle for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one thing that Alaszun hasn't found is like the bumper ledge connect. Won't be able to check bumper ledge here.
Yeah, but that's fine, I guess. Definitely something that we can do later. Although we're definitely more concerned about the 3 entrances over here that now we can actually check.
Yeah. The privilege connector.
Yeah, and you have to check this because once you drop down, there's no going back. Okay, that's not bad. Now at least we can go back.
Yeah, we're almost. I think we're out of connectors now. Just getting an extra bottle. Why not?
And there's CT.
And here's Gastar, and Alaszun's just gonna straight up beat this.
Yeah, we have seen a way to bumper ledge. I don't remember what connector it was, though.
It's bumper cave.
Oh, yes, right.
And Alaszun is probably really happy. Oh, I think Centroid was hoping that he'd find another pod small in there in order to beat Helma, not knowing that Helma is a pendant. But, so that all kind of worked out for him. Oh, he only had 2 because the other pod small was sitting on. Oh god, he's going to find it in just a second. Because he's going to find desert. Oh, that's funny. Interestingly, though, I think we're just kind of down to a few mirror checks and the Ice Ride Cave region for logic now, in terms of like actual progression. I'm kind of curious to see what's at the castle tower entrance. I'm really hoping that there's at least a pod small and 2 swords.
Oh, yeah, that discussion yesterday in Crosskeys server was wild.
The rare
The unicorn seed.
All the swords are locked in castle tower by castle beating Aga 1 somehow.
Ay.
But in all honesty, like from a routing perspective, this is actually about as efficient as it'll get for Alaszun because he hasn't done East Darkworld yet, other than like finding that hookshot cave connector. So he'll get spit out on the pyramid. He'll mirror, check the last entrance on top of castle, check the item on the ledge, and then drop down and do pod region, and then probably fake flipper once that's all. Maybe fake flipper over to check dark shopping mall. Like there's a non-zero chance you just. Yeah, I think that's what you do. Ooh. This is a new entrance here for us, Quake Medallion and Kingston, which is at the back of Skull Woods. Entrance Alaszun never could find because he didn't have Fire Rod.
Wow, this saga is how many hits have we gotten now?
Not good. Oh, it was a TR small. Why is he hitting the wizard with the boomerang? Because this fight is incredibly trivial easily once you know what you're doing at any with some semblance of skill, and he's just doing it to entertain himself. Because it also legitimately also doesn't cost any time.
Yeah. Counted. I think that was 5 blue balls.
Yeah. How AGA works is the very first shot in every phase will always be guaranteed to be a Oh god, it's GT.
Oh
yes.
god.
Yes. Yes.
That's great. Yeah, that's a lot of things we can do now.
But basically, the very first shot of the very first blue ball, the projectile shoots, is always going to be a reflectable shot. The next 3 are 50-50 shots. So, like, theoretically, you could have up to 15 missed shots on AGA 1 before you can beat him. So people just get bored because after a while, it's just like, well...
Loot, so Mire area will become interesting as soon as we actually don't even, oh, never mind, GT big key. That is all 4 GT smalls, I think.
Yeah. For the record, 2 of them in GT by themselves, by the way. Which means they're locked by the... Well, they're not exactly locked by the lamp yet. Glove for Eastern Palace's Mimic Cave entrance. Actually, Alaszun might check that right after this, because he'll be right here, and we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
He's still missing Eastern. He hasn't seen Back at Desert. He hasn't seen Swamp or Thieves Down the Rise. So there's a lot of value in checking entrances. Well, you don't know what's at the drop down behind here, other than it's might be Useless Fairy.
Yeah, I don't think we saw Useless Fairy, so I feel like that has to be the Ganon drop.
It's either Useless Fairy or one of the 2 Skullwoods, one of the Useless Skullwoods drops. So you just go up and you beat Waldorm 2 and you grab your last 4 items and you bail out after.
There's the Aether Medallion, so we have all 3 medallions now on Centroid's side.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Other skull, small. He's small. Alright, not gonna climb. Actually, kind of pick up the arrows.
He really wanted those arrows.
I mean, you just fought an Aramos fight. It's nice to have arrows.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be very nice for Alaszun because, like, as you said before, he hasn't done this area of the Dark World yet, so... Oh, he's just going to go immediately do Spiral Hit. Yeah, this makes sense.
Yeah. Like, the thing is, Alaszun's now unlocked the Agro Portal, so kind of getting to this part of Dark World. It's just literally just turn around and dash up from start.
Yeah.
This will be, we'll get a look to see what the Swanky up here is. Another TR small. And third crystal now for Centroid.
Yeah. Centroid already had that TR small.
Yeah, but hasn't seen Mimic Cave. So another mirror entrance here over at Graveyard Ledge for Alaszun. Still hunting a lot of entrances. Still haven't seen Blind's Hut. At this point, though, let's see Shaped House. Like, we're probably going to see a second glove soon because of those mitts. Those gloves.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that we're sort of like missing some piece of the puzzle here, and I think you might be right with that glove actually, because
yeah,
I mean,
like
Mire area is completely unexplored. We don't even have access to it yet.
yeah, we're not going to see a connector. We've seen all of our other connectors. So, Alaszun just going to knock off the last two entrances here that are mirror locked, and then probably goes and does more pod region. And this will be Agate Tower being discovered for Centroid in just a second. I mean, the gloves do offer a couple more entrances for us as well.
Yeah, there is an entrance over by the desert area that we were forced to skip early on that we can now do. There are random map check. Yeah, and then there's also the Ice Rod Cave, Dark Shopping Mall as well.
Yeah. All right.
Is Centroid gonna go for the clear here, or is he just gonna get this check?
Not. That's.
Yeah, probably not familiar with Dark Aga.
Yeah, it's Dark Agate with Fire Rod, so it's. Once you kind of get the next 2 rooms clear, you're kind of done with all the dark rooms. But gonna chase the gloves for a bit. Still. Alaszun just gonna go BGT.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really think of Thieves Town. All right. No big key though, so
Yeah. Honestly, I forgot. Yeah, no, because we have beaten Naga and we have the mirror, our Dark World saving point is the top of the pyramid, which is why Alaszun specifically went back in the portal, so he can do this and immediately go back and fight, go through GT. Probably was hoping to see if he could find some better bikes and better gear for the climb. It's not like he can't beat it with this, it's just...
yeah.
Tempered Sword's a little nicer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Alaszun is very, very comfortable with it. Well, very, very experienced, so definitely not going to have too many issues with getting this done.
Yeah. What else do we have here?
Swamp, but no
Crystal Swamp.
flippers.
Yeah, Crystal Swamp. So we're still missing 2 pendants, and they're split between Eastern Thieves and TR.
Eastern is a crystal.
Oh, yes, that's right, because, so... the Thieves and TR are our last pendants. Interesting.
So, well, it's a 50-50 split because Pod is a pendant, Desert is a pendant, so...
Oh, Pod, yeah, I forgot Pod, I forgot Desert was, green pendant. Alaszun has a blue potion, so should be safe.
I mean, I think the... Oh, yeah, because of the, torches.
Yeah. But Centroid is an ice. Gonna go for... Can't do Ice Brick because no Samaria, so we're gonna probably see an Ice Battle Spawn Jump.
It's big key.
Yeah.
Ice Big Chest is going to be orphaned for Centroid.
Yeah. Yeah, good bomb jump for Centroid.
R2 down. Okay, yeah, so it is an unimportant entrance, right?
Yeah.
Because we wouldn't be killing Agatu otherwise.
Yeah. Ice Palace Picky, not what you're hoping for, but at least it's something. Pod region now for Alaszun. Gonna find spirals. Found spiral, but gonna find skull voids and nothing much else. So it's gonna start to pick up some more crystals again. Oh good, other pod small.
5 pod smalls.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see where Alaszun goes after this, because it'll be, if he saves and quits, he saves and quits, he'll be in Dark World again and able to go back to take a look at Hyrule Castle, maybe see where exactly the might take Hyrule Castle just to see where Mimic Cave what it said Mimic Cave. Because we'll want to turn on that flute, but the flute's still, without the glove, the flute doesn't do a ton. Alaszun finally has a second crystal, has beaten 3 other dungeons that aren't necessarily required for beating the game, essentially, but might do that just so, like, because he'll be back in the light world, and then he can run down, he can save and quit and not be on Pyramid anymore. Because he really needs to get to Eastern soon so he can get the glove. But we should have a pretty comfy fight for Centroid here on the right. Bombos, Half Magic, Fire Rod. Just
yeah.
Bombos.
Yeah, it's not going to be that much trouble at all.
Yeah.
You need to not let the puffs get out of hand.
Yeah,
like that. Although he did manage to keep it somewhat in control.
Yeah, no, pretty good. Realistically, even with the Fighter Sword, you could just spin them in... Okay, that's really funny.
Ha ha ha.
That's really funny.
Zeed said no icebreaker for you.
No. Alright, so what's Alaszun doing here? Echo Skull Woods, which will pull Quake. Followed up by kind of just running over and checking Powder. But that is 4 crystals required now for Centroid. Really nice. So with gloves, Zora's and Logic, but the kind of like the other peripheral stuff, Zora Ledge and Waterfall Fairy aren't, but might as well take a quick gander at it.
Yeah, there's like no reason you don't do this right now.
Yeah. But also, like, Centroid's kind of hunting Lamp, I think. He wants Lamp for Aga Tower.
Yeah.
So, like, Alaszun will take the Samari and immediately go beat Meyer, and not really worry about the Lamp. And the lamp is pretty much out of no value for Alaszun at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's kind of unfortunate there that if it is actually the case that Centroid is hunting this lamp, that does demonstrate a little bit of like a gap there, because I mean, Alaszun's very, very comfortable doing these dark rooms without the lamp, whereas Centroid can do a few, but is not probably as apt at doing like Dark Mire or Dark CT.
Yeah, for example, like Alaszun has beat Aga 1, so Centroid will still have to go back up and beat Aga 1 at some point or another. I don't think Pod was really an issue of not being able to do it comfortably. I think Pod was just an issue of he just didn't have the keys for it and was opting for more breadth of items, which is a completely reasonable play.
Yeah.
Alaszun's gonna triple dip Meyer here. Well, I may triple dip Meyer here, we'll see. This is gonna be flute activation, actually. I forgot. pedestal was just a hard piece. So nothing required on pedestal today. Alaszun finally. Oh, good. Well, we have the mirror portal, and we can immediately check that in Crystal Roller Room.
He planned that.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's going to find ice and not going to have Samaria or a glove for it, and I think
immediately noped out, but I think he's probably going to come back.
I don't know how much you want to push ice right now.
Alaszun says yes. Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily wrong to be like, I'm not going to do ice because I'm going to do ice even though I don't have the cane here. I think this is perfectly fine to do because it's like, well, I mean, I have the big key, I have both of the small keys, I have the hook shot, I have the hammer. Oh, right, he doesn't have a glove. Oh, that's...
He doesn't have a glove, yeah.
Yeah, in that case, I maybe would not be agreeing with this.
I'm sure there will just be a glove in the Ice Palace big chest.
If there is, that would be the biggest bailout for Alaszun this whole seed.
I don't think it's even much of a, you know, like it'll be a... I don't like using the term bailout. I think it's just like, he's going for a lot of like, he's chasing his densest entrances first, to be fair. Like, just the fact that he managed to like accidentally like not find the one where the glove is fine.
Yeah. However, if it was to happen, that would save him a dip.
Yeah. Yeah, and unfortunately, like, the one thing that would make a redip of ice really palatable, unfortunately, requires you to beat ice the first time through, which means you're never redipping ice.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is going to be this... Yeah, but Centroid41 beat. Key to Skull Woods in Harmless Highway. That's an item that Alaszun probably will orphan for a long time.
Yeah, but I mean, Skullwoods is also like... Skullwoods big key is also like not a big key you really care about, because it's just, oh yay, whoop-de-doo, a fetch quest.
Yeah. Where exactly is the logic for this line pushing us at, actually?
Yeah, I'm very curious, because Centroid is getting pushed in a very, very different direction from Alaszun right now.
Yeah. Like, that second sword isn't in logic. But...
Okay.
Oh, boy, that might be it. That actually might. That's interesting and unfortunate.
Yeah, Centroid is not going to go back for that for a very long time.
Alright, TR Big Key. TR Big Key is in logic. TR Big Key, Big Chest, and Crystal Roller right here. It's mail upgrade. So actually going to take a look and discover there was just a hard container on Floating Island. I mean, also, we do have Samari and Fire Rod. TR's a crystal. Okay, so
So
Thieves is
Thieves
the last pendant.
so that so that big key suddenly might be a huge red herring.
Yeah. I think this is Alaszun. Doing left side mire. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be like double dip, triple dip most dungeons for Alaszun at this point. Or at least a bunch of them. Probably knows at this point that his answer has to be the Mimic Cave entrance. Once this is nothing.
Yeah, because Alaszun's running out of things to do.
Yeah. It's all
Someone
6
make a
hotkeys or something. Yeah.
Well, someone's making a comment chat. So, ice rod hunts are not uncommon. They happen very frequently, actually, because ice rod only locks Trinex. So it's possible this could turn into an ice rod hunt.
Yeah.
Bits don't really lock a whole lot. They lock the whole mire area, as well as the TR entrance and ice entrance.
Yeah.
It is really just a question, though, where in the world is this lamp for Centroid?
Yeah.
Clearly, the game wants it to be in a very stupid location, based on what we're seeing on both runners' sides.
Yeah. Oh no, we have hair basement. This might be Alaszun doing hair basement on the. Well, he can't do the first check at TR. He doesn't have Samaria. Can't do conference chest. No. Alright, Alaszun is going to find Eastern Palace here in just a second.
Samaria was found on Cold Stair, the absolute one place you would not like to find Samaria.
Yeah. If we... Samaria and Fire Rod are in logic, which means there are the first 3 checks in TR as well.
I was about to say that.
Yeah. Alright, Alaszun gonna go find Eastern, and this is gonna set off a bit of a chain reaction for Alaszun when he finds the glove, because that'll be I go back into ice. I don't know how much of these he'll do initially. But Alaszun is essentially hunting. Alaszun's go mode right now is Swamp Small, Flippers, and Ace Rod. It's kind of what both runners are actually hunting.
Mm-hmm.
I took a look at Alaszun's chat, and the only thing he wrote in his room after playing the glove is he knew Meyer wasn't the answer, and he knew it was Renegade, and then he just pulled the glove. He's like, lol. So,
Figures.
yeah.
Desert Big Key. We haven't seen the back.
No.
That does give us an item in the front of Desert, though.
Yep. The worst part is, like, Alaszun's already basically full cleared almost all of GT except for right side. And Centroid has not seen it yet because he has not beaten Aga Tower or have a second sword or a cape to get into it. This isn't. This is Spike Cave. This isn't actually in Logic because we don't have a invincibility source, but we'll tank the hits.
Yeah, and it wasn't worth anything anyway, so.
Yeah.
Back to the drawing board for Centroid. Spike Cave is not in Logic with Hearts in a Bottle. You need a cape, or you need a cape and a magic extension, or a Cane of Burna.
Yeah. You can do it with a ton of hearts. The game doesn't expect you to be able to constantly damage boost yourself through it. Even in non-entrance randomizer mode. Anyway, Alaszun's going to be on a bit of a path here for a bit.
Yeah, there is... Sorry.
Incoherent is saying there is one thing in this mode that has hard logic. And that is true. The one thing in this mode that has hard logic is the spike chest in Mystery Mire, which requires a random heart container to be considered in logic, but we don't ever point that out because it's kind of impossible to tell. It just means that once it's thrown in the full generation somewhere for you earlier on.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those hidden things that's just like, yeah, no, we have this here just to make sure that you're absolutely safe here, but it hardly ever comes up.
Yeah. Library with a free mail upgrade? Why not?
You just had blue mail? Here, have another one.
Yeah, Alaszun's doing this so that way he can get into the Dark World and just go take a look at the two DM Foothill caves in the Light and Dark World quickly with the boots, with the glove. And then probably current jump and go over to the Dark Shopping Mall and take a look at those entrances as well. Then pull the rock and Ice Rock Cave area.
going for that fake flipper there to get to Dark Shopping Mall.
Specifically, we're coming in from we're doing it this way to come in from the left side, because that way we'll have there's going to be enough iframes at the dock without having to worry about a zero bombing us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because otherwise the screen is very dangerous.
Honestly, flippers might just be in the back of Thieves Town. I'm just going to get the arrow refill. Because, like, he would like to probably make a play into Meyer once he gets Samaria, but that's only one item. If Thieves Town's 8. So...
Here's Thieves. We'll see if Alaszun decides to full clear it.
Yeah, now, mind you, the Thieves Town Big Key was in the Ice Palace Big Chest, which was locked by the Ice Palace Big Key up on the climb of GT. So this is not super deep, but... Yeah, realistically, like, I'm still trying to figure out where exactly... It just feels like there has to be a second glove somewhere.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where. I mean, what options do we have here?
Like, Hyrule Castle's interesting, but that second sword is not in logic. So, like, doing stuff in GT would be interesting. Because, like, we could be getting Samaria is in logic. But getting Samaria doesn't really matter much other than because we've seen the fire lock stuff. We've seen that stuff in TR, so the only remaining stuff would be in... It might be the Skullwood's big chest.
Yeah, there's one of the... Oh, there, flippers. Yeah, so you were right.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to climb GT today. You just have to at least climb GT for flippers, and...
Yeah, we'll see what else is there in this dungeon. Flippers is certainly the biggest thing that we've seen out of this so far.
Yeah. Well, now we're down to Swamp Small Ice Rod for go.
Mm-hmm. Hey, now we're down to Swamp Small.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it when the commentator jinx happens.
Yeah, well, this is gonna get really fast, or else, because he's gonna beat this. He's going to go and beat Ice now, like, and then he'll take us probably take a quick dip into. He first looks into Swamp to see if he can spot the Swamp Small vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
He's now vanilla Swamp Small for go. Swamp Small for go.
Yeah.
Swamp. He needs Samaria too, but we know that Samaria between the two runners is on coldest here. So
Yeah.
he'll go into Swamp, look for a vanilla Swamp Small because he doesn't want to go back into Ice without Samaria. Barring that, he'll probably then just full clear, discover Samaria, go beat Meyer, go beat Turtle Rock, do front of TR, and then just start looking for the Swamp Small. And this is probably just going to be the lamp here for there's Mitts.
both the mids and the flippers were in Thieves Town.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zaro.
Yeah.
So the main thing that Centroid's getting hung up on is that he's looking for the lamp. Because he hasn't done Aga yet, whereas Alaszun did Dark Aga.
Yeah.
And we have no... And I was expecting for the lamp to be, like, very close by, but apparently the lamp is somewhere very ridiculous.
Yeah. Catfish, we haven't seen Catfish.
Yeah, I was about to say this seems like a Catfish play. Or not.
Now, top of castle, but this is just unfortunately like the barrier's still up and yeah, Dark Aga passed the second. In reality, it's not even the hardest thing in the world past the second set of the first set of dark rooms, because it's just the second room isn't the worst because it's just a small room and you have to worry about the archer, but after that it's like the one tall room isn't hard. Once you know how to light the tall room with the fire rod, it's not the worst thing in the world. Get the Lampion Trinix. As of right now, no. Realistically, it's most likely just on Catfish. It's either on Catfish or there's a second sword on Catfish. A third sword on Catfish. Second for Centroid, third for doing the runners.
Alright, we'll see if you're right with that prediction.
Okay, that does it. Yeah, that does it. It's not what you wanted to see for your Centroid, but that means GT's in logic, which means our sword. Yeah.
There's Samaria for Alaszun. So he is now just Swamp Small for go.
Yep. Swamp Small still hasn't seen Blindside, so I think it may do a quick bit of entrance hunting for Blindside before heading for Meyer and TR. But let's see if we get a vanilla softball.
That would certainly be very useful. Not vanilla Swamp Small. It was a small key, though.
Yeah.
Right shape, wrong dungeon.
Alright. Gonna go beat Meyer. Gonna go beat Trinix next.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you just rush.
Yeah, at this point, Alaszun's mostly just rushing dungeons. An hour 50 minutes in. Centroid discovers GT.
Yeah, and that's... I mean, he's going to be able to do the Firelock side.
Yeah.
Choosing not to do that right now. We saw left side from Alaszun. I mean, I feel like the lamp probably has to be right side now. If it's not blind side, then where else could it even be?
I mean, right now, it's almost certainly just in some hard combination of getting... There's a lot of spots. It could be in swamp, it could be in blindside, it's just somewhere.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate because all that time spent looking for it, and of course Centroid is looking for other things too, but the fact that there's this one item gap makes the overall, time split between the runners even wider and wider as the seed goes on.
Yeah, I mean, like, Centroid's been hitting very good on the critical path. The problem is that part of this critical path just involved getting in here a lot earlier and climbing GT. And that just did not happen, and will ultimately kind of be probably like the one thing that's going to definitely sink the race for him, because he's just never going to go get the Thieves big, and then until it's way too late. Because
yeah,
it's just orphan.
Yeah, he made a gamble, orphaning the ice big chest because he doesn't have the big key, and unfortunately, the answer is you need to go to the ice big chest.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, is a perfectly sensible decision.
Yeah.
You do that decision making with Thieves big chest. You do that with ice big chest. It's just this is the one situation where, yeah, unfortunately, it's gonna bite you in the ass.
Yeah. Really, really good Vitreous here for Alaszun. Has pulled out the mirror. Probably gonna flute up the mountain to just go straight to Laser Bridge. Probably faster than going through the chest entrance at the Kakariko Fortune Teller.
No, Tom will talk. He didn't. No one has checked that yet. Actually, that actually could be very possible.
I thought Centroid checked a big key.
Did he?
Centroid's cleared out pod.
Oh, he did? Then never mind.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, well, that's... There goes that idea.
Alright,
Yeah.
Alright,
We're getting new territory on both runners' sides. Right side GT on Centroid, and we're going to get Trinex on Alaszun. Now, hopefully, if one of these 5 things, we will see the lamp, and we will finally get the answer to where the hell this Seed's logic wants to take us.
Oh, another sword.
The sword, which Alaszun's probably not going to be getting. Swamp Big. Not here.
I honestly don't know. I think Alaszun might actually go pull that in a minute anyway.
Mhm.
To be quite honest. Just because all Alaszun has to do, because like Alason's gonna be trying to, he'll get spit out. He'll do the first three items in 3R, save and quit, and then be back on top of pyramid. Potentially be back on top of pyramid, and then just mirror and go back into GT for the right side. Because you're looking for items. You're looking for items, and well, that's four of the fastest items you're going to get that aren't blind slot right there.
Yeah.
And then you mirror after doing the 5 checks on the right side, and you just float over to Maya region.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Okay, well that's really good. So that's good for Alaszun when he decides to come back to GT.
Yeah.
So that's no mode between all the the two runners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, save and quit. So this will be pyramid. This is he's going on GT.
Yeah. Yeah, go to GT, do right side, and then do tile room. Then he's going to, he's going to be in go mode here, very shortly.
Yeah, the one funny thing will be, does he do tile room first and then opt to see if he goes left side to get his left side for a.
Nope, we're doing right side first.
Default right side, good. So let's get the sword at least.
Yeah, it's gonna make for an easier Ganon fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Even then this is gonna be tile room, and how fitting that waiting for your last item is your go mode.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's go mode. 159.58.
Yeah, so Alaszun will be done in about 207, 208. Honestly, a fun one to see. Other than like the horrible little trick it had to do with locking thieves down behind climbing GT.
Mm-hmm.
And locking your mitts and flippers.
Yeah, I mean, Alaszun played this seed very, very well.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's almost certainly that the lamp is just sitting over in the Maya region somewhere. Or forgets the key.
Yeah, Probably Mire area. I don't think it can be in... Can it be in Swamp? I don't think so.
The logic is kind of assuming that you had to get the cape from Catfish. That's kind of the load-bearing element. It's kind of tying everything together right now. Good.
Oh, good. Yeah, to make this fight even easier. Cannot be the Ice Palace Big Chest because the Ice Palace Big Chest was the Thieves Big. Honestly, I mean, like, that question of where the lamp is going to be is going to haunt us for till the end of time because we're not finding it this seed. Unless it just somehow happens to be on Colts on Argus, and I have misread the logic.
I don't know if it'll haunt us, but it's definitely just never going to get answered.
Yeah, it's not going to get answered. Fourth bottle.
Alright. Ganon is at Lumberjack, so we are just going to quickly swim over here, take the portal back up to the pond next to the Lost Woods, and then go north.
Yeah. It's going to be very... Yeah, this is going to be a very, very fast Ganon fight.
Yeah. Also, mind you, we never actually defined the Tower of Arabiki, so...
No.
That existed somewhere in this world that we'll never care about. Well, back at Desert, like, legitimately, it's just Mitzlock somewhere. Almost certainly Mire region, but there's a couple non-Mitzlocked entrances outside of Mire.
And giving us very good war patterns.
Oh, it's in Blind's Hut. Silvers are in Blind's Hut.
Which, I mean, the only place that could be in is the Mire area.
I mean, Hammerpeg's Ice Palace entrance and Turtle Rock entrance also exist.
Yeah. So basically, it's Mitzlocked.
Yes. There are... We haven't checked 7 entrances, and we haven't checked 10 entrances in the game. 7 of them are in Mire region, 3 of them aren't. So... Unfortunately, also for Centroid, this is where that second sword that also like got Alaszun into GT early was. Would have gotten Centroid into GT early was. But yeah.
Yeah, get your GGs in chat for Alaszun. Gonna be wrapping this seed up.
Yeah.
Alaszun finishes first place. Race time.gg time 2:05:21.
Gonna be in for an interview in just a minute. Just gonna take a quick break. Honestly, not a very bad Razor Central. Just like not wanting to do Castle Tower aside, just kind of got really unfortunate with the item placement with
Yeah.
the Ice Rod and Flippers for beating the game in the back of Thieves Town, and just not going to be able to not going to find that for a while.
Yeah, it looks like Centroid's going to continue on, though.
Yeah. Like, probably realistically doesn't exactly have a lot left other than the Ice Palace Big Chest at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Which is just...
Yeah, that's kind of the thing that's mainly getting him hung up here. Oh, yeah, and yeah, we are joined by Alaszun. GG's.
GG's. I hope you guys were cackling half as loud during that Thieves' Town as I was.
Yeah. You played this seed very well.
This was a good seed to stay in Logic. And I kind of decided to play very defensively, stay very much in Logic.
to an extent.
Yeah, and
to an extent. The major things I stayed in Logic for.
Yeah, and it actually ended up being that you doing Dark Aga was the ultimate, like, deal breaker here, because Centroid has not done Aga and was very late to GT as a result of that.
Has he climbed yet? It looks like he
hasn't. No, he hasn't. He hasn't beaten Aga 1. He got the items and
but he climbs GT.
Yeah. What kind of doomed him is that, I mean, he was staying a little bit more in Logic and like just didn't do Aga 1 at the time and kind of did the rest. So he got the glove, then he found Ice Palace 1 and did Ice Palace without climbing GT.
Yeah.
Which you know.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I'm not surprised that you do Ice Palace without the big here.
Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense.
And I mean, I Dark Aga was out of Logic, but other than CT2, everything I did afterwards was in Logic. I just was using it as my teleport to the pyramid because I was refusing to go to the pyramid until I had the Aga kill, because why am I going to walk for that?
Exactly. So far, we still haven't actually found the lamp. The current logical missing link that you never went for was Catfish, which was the cape.
Yeah, makes sense.
So
I mean, I was about to do Catfish, and then I was small key from Go mode all of a sudden with 2 crystals to do.
Yeah.
Like I had, even on my map, I have it marked, like one of those ones is a water walk spot. I went and did Thieves' Town, did Ice, was going to hop in the portal, was going to jump down, run and do Catfish, do the Zora area. Which is why before I even made that play, I did the save and quit and hard reset to just reset my Ancilla, because I probably look like somebody who has played a handful of seeds in 6 months, and so didn't really trust myself to do things a little bit more intensive than that.
We did see Zora. Centroid did go for Zora.
All right, hold on. We're gonna do some fact finding here. Once I get through the credits.
Are you gonna try and look?
I want to know where this lamp is too, to be honest.
Yeah, because it wasn't in any of the places that we thought it was going to be.
Wait, what? Oh, right, KSMR is on Cold Stare, not on. Okay,
yeah.
I'm like, wait, how does he have KSMR when he hasn't beaten Thieves' Town? I remember. Oh yeah, that's where.
Yeah.
It was all just coalescing in a big bunch of items there. Yeah, Blind is the Mitts, which.
Yeah, it's not these. It's not. Spike
That's
Cave.
not what swamp is. Sorry, I have the stream up instead of my map tracker, so I'm doing this from memory.
Yeah.
And I mostly didn't trust myself to do torch glitch on fire rod, so I was kind of fishing to see if I could get a lamp or silvers, but nope. Which, I mean, I should. It's just like it's been a while for me to play.
Yeah.
There you go, great Corvid, eat your heart out.
Back at these for.
The heck is the best way to do this?
Uh,
Do I do waterfall, then fall back to left? I think I just do... There really isn't a good way to do it. They're just both terrible. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I'm missing, like, inventory-wise, I'm missing Lamp, Cape, and Burna, and the Desert Small, and that was about it.
Carabig.
Yeah, we found Cape on Centroid's side.
Carabig. Yeah, I'll say, I know, you guys said Cape was a catfish. Oh, there's the Harabig. There we go. Oh yeah, I need to do the mushroom turn-in. Yeah, but about the time I got the flippers in Thieves Town, I'm just like, it's not that I was checked out of the scene, but I'm like, okay, this is just funny at this point.
Yeah.
And then the ice rod comes.
And then the ice rod comes. And then the mitts come.
Yeah, Thieves was the place to be in this seed. It's just unfortunate that the one case where, yeah, if you climb GT, you get the Ice Big Key, and then you don't orphan Ice Big Chest. Otherwise, good luck.
Yeah. Not much to it beyond that's a doozy of a hit to take. I mean, I dead last located my glove logically. Like, unless I mistracked something, there was literally nothing else I could do other than fake flipper stuff, which obviously was out of logic. Okay, well, at least he didn't leave at the flippers.
Ice rod. And the ice rod.
I mean, he can leave at the ice rod. There's nothing there after.
It's on blind.
You don't need them.
In case he's actually going for the lamp, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, yeah, because it's possible that mitts are actually important, but I mean,
yeah, that certainly. I mean, blindside is still out there.
Yeah,
and,
probably in Meyer area though.
Yeah, I mean, it was my next play after I did GT was to go into Meyer area and just try to hunt Blind's hut, but yeah. Alas.
Yeah, I mean, we know that obviously, like, we know one item in Blind's hut, so there's still 4 more.
That is true. We do. Unless there is another basement that I am unaware of that I have not done.
It's for Centroid.
Desert left. Let's do the mitts. All right, lamp is not in Swamp Palace.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's probably just blindside in my area.
So let's see, I got 2 checks in pod. I have 1 in desert I can do. I guess I can tear a big chest now. I can turn in the mushroom.
You can skip pod.
I can skip pod. Okay, cool.
Centroid full clear pod. That pod map was really late. I think it showed up eventually, but
I still don't have it.
Oh.
Nope. No, thank you. Absolutely not. Well, this isn't a particularly bad big bomb to turn in, but I'm finding this blind up before Centroid finishes. Yeah, I mean, honestly, part of it, like, part of why I was so confident in the Thieves Town play is, like, this game threw so much at you for the logical climb, and then gave you question mark, question mark, question mark. Like, you got a Skullwood small key behind at least a chunk of those checks, behind Ice Armos. But that wasn't. Oh, there's the other side of Descent. Didn't have anything valuable to look for, so I never followed it.
Oh yeah, we never did follow that out.
I mean, there just wasn't anything of value that we were missing at that point.
Yeah.
I don't know why I
And
picked that up.
it's not even technically a connector into the Mire region.
It is not. Not in the Mire area. Okay, fine.
Where in the world?
I'll turn in Big Bomb. I definitely did not enjoy the number of times I went through Super Buddy in this season. Just gonna move over here because it's been a while for me. But yeah, by the end of it, it was just very clearly like sit through and just kind of go through my check density. And at one point, it was going to be entrances. It just never got that far.
I mean, for a while you were kind of missing like 4 dungeons, and then 3 of them all happened to be up in the Ice Rod Cave region. So
yeah, which is actually unfortunate. It would have been better if I hadn't checked that area and had just gone to the other places.
yeah, if you
not a hook dash.
Yeah, if you did Eastern first, then.
But I mean,
Well,
not a huge deal.
Yeah.
It's here! We did it!
God, is it
Blindside
really
is in Big Bomb?
It's a Big Bomb.
Oh my god.
Where are my silvers? There's the lamp! We did it,
Oh
Reddit!
my god.
There's the Desert Small! There's the silvers! There's the Cane of Burna! Alright, I think that's everything we're missing logically. My auto tracker has just given up. I do not have it did not mark the Desert Small key.
Absolutely insane.
Yay.
Love this stuff, game. Great, phenomenal stuff.
Also, note for whoever's tracking Centroid, blind needs to be marked, flippers needs to be marked.
Yeah.
That's not where. No, go in the portal. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, Blindside was behind Big Bomb, which means
Good luck figuring out which one was the red crystal. I know it wasn't Hera.
It's TR.
It's TR. What was the other one though?
According to tracker, Ice.
Ice. Okay.
Okay, good. So both. Guess what? That means it's Atlanta. It's locked both by the fire rod. Yay. You know. You know what that means. I'm not even gonna say it.
Yeah. Somebody ping Mr. Kicks over there. Actually, I think the Bombos. No, Bombos wasn't locked by fire red Bombos, so I had it like 12 seconds into the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was sniffing out an early Ice Palace tip that entire time, and then I just kind of walked into the Moon Pearl, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess not.
Yeah. Early on, Centroid had gone up into the castle, took the connector because he didn't have bombs to do anything in the back.
Yeah.
And then promptly got hit by a dead rock.
Oof.
So, like, he knew the connector was out up there into that part of Death Mountain. So, like, obviously, like, for a while, like, we knew you needed to get over there, and it was going to be a question of, like, were you going to chase that, or, you know, kind of do stuff and then kind of get there, hopefully get there eventually, and then you found the Old Man Rescue Cave, so. And then I think you probably went for it because it's like, if that's my mirror, that's my logic. If somehow Hyrule Castle's hiding my mirror or something, then I want that before I hit Dark World.
Yeah.
But yeah, Centroid is.
Yeah, Centroid is going to be scouring the whole overworld looking for this.
I guess
Yeah,
is
this is
gonna.
rough. This is very, very rough.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
back in CT.
Well, red mail.
Looks like he's going to try.
This might feel a little bit more reasonable to do for him anyway.
Yeah. At this point, like, he just needs to beat. He still hasn't beat Vidi, but
Yeah.
um,
I mean, that's a fairly nasty dark room too if you don't know the setup.
yeah.
Which TY gem? I think every single time I do the setup. That setup is beautiful. Okay, so he did do CT2. He just didn't actually finish the dungeon. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he walked up there and then.
I mean, I was ready to do this full dark,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, yep, haven't done this in forever, but we're making the play. I mean, this is the nastier room in the thing. If you
Yeah.
I'll say he's got the idea though.
Yeah.
Just needs to find the right Y pixel and he'll be fine. No, shoot to the left. Man, Aphantasia got me good in that bot. I had no idea where I was. I just had to like pick it, like go like pull up a map in the middle of it, which I usually do. And I just didn't have it up and ready this time.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Centroid, you got this, bud.
Come on.
Yeah.
Looks like he's looking up a dark room map.
Good. Heart. I think he's doing. No, he's just trying to go.
You got it.
Got the torch.
Nice. Yeah. No,
Okay, good.
The Centroid, for future reference, the one to the left is a lot easier to get from the door. If you happen to watch this back.
Yeah. All right.
You know, it's always sad when you get like a large number of blue balls, but the game isn't nice enough to give you a comically large number of blue balls.
Yeah.
Like, I want 0 or I want 12, and I don't want anything in between.
What about 15?
I mean, to 12 or higher. I just figured wanting 15 was greedy.
Yeah. I believe somebody in chat was watching you at the time and was asking, why is he hitting that wizard with a boomerang?
Oh, because I was bored.
And we
We said the same thing.
Clearly not somebody who watches me very often and doesn't realize that I have an AGA minigame where I sit there and see how many times can I hit him with the boomerang during the fight.
Yeah. It's just really fun.
No, I've gotten pretty good at like maximizing the number of boomerang taps you can get on AGA. The one I like the most is when you like bounce it off the wall behind him and you can catch him on the backswing right as he appears. It feels really, really swag. But yeah, there's always people like that who like come in and like maybe just don't watch a ton of it, and so they're like, oh, why are they spinning on the platform in Turtle Rock? Does that go faster? No, they're just bored.
Yeah, it gives the hand something to do during this auto scroller of a fight.
Oh. See, if I'm not doing it, I'm going to mindlessly quick swap, and everybody who has watched me long enough knows exactly what happens when I do that in the middle of the AGA fight.
Yeah, you
You swapped a mirror.
Yes.
There is a very, very famous clip. The clip's probably gone at this point from like the first or second iteration of this tournament. I'm playing Zelda, and I mirror 5 hits into Aga and lose the race by like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
By the way,
Toffle,
I hope you noticed I flashed the mirror for you during the fight. I didn't do it too long because I'm not crazy.
I didn't call. To be honest, I didn't notice because after a while I was just not watching an Aga fight.
Very fair, very fair.
Because after a while it's like, well, you do one Aga fight, and then you're happy that somebody invented a flag that makes them never shoot blue balls ever.
Yeah.
But
the problem with that
even
is
if,
you don't get the comical blue ball Aga fights either, and I missed those. I think 13 is my record, which was by itself incredible. But
yeah, I've definitely gotten at least a dozen in one point or another. Okay, so Centroid has just gone on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We never actually found Desert back, so I guess it's one of the other Mitzlocked entrances.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably in Hammer Pegs.
I'll say the Hammer Pigs, Ice Palace, and TR are the 3 that I think I had left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This might actually be the only 3 I don't think I got spit out of any as a connector.
No. Game was nice and spat you out of GT almost immediately. So I was just like, well. Also, very nice that it was like, well, I wonder we've gotten 2 Castle Tower keys within 4 minutes of the game. I wonder what's behind Lumberjack today. Oh, it's just Ganon.
Yeah, I was a little bit spooked, and I'm like, please just be Ganon. Don't make me mess around with this.
All right. All right, doors open. Doors open. He's through.
Good job, Centroid.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
job.
that's like
that was always a nervy one when I was less. I mean, every now and then it still can get me. Like if you just get off and can't quite find your pacing in time.
Yeah. But I mean, the rest of these dark rooms are pretty easy.
Yeah, it's really just this one, that first one. Like this one is really hard if you're on low health and you're like trying to avoid taking damage. But as long as you can just walk through and sorry, not that one. The one with the bouncy spike, the first switch room. As long as you can do that, then you're okay. And one of the nice things about Crosskeys is very, very frequently, by the time you're doing nasty things, you have at least semi-decent gear.
Yeah.
Honestly, this one held out for a while. We got that first sword and not much else. I mean, I guess we got the hammer, but like very little defensive tooling for a long time.
Yeah.
Ooh, that mirror scared me.
Yeah, I was about to say. Okay, but that's 7 crystals now for Centroid.
Right. GG, Centroid. Let's make some Let's make some bacon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Honestly, I really appreciate that Centroid sticking this out, because I mean, like this was like the fact that you did Dark Aga really solidified the gap, and also especially with climbing GT as early as you did. So
I almost did it right away too, and I'm like, oh, I have a couple like dungeons that if I find them are a pretty healthy number of checks.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so free to get back to once you killed Aga because you can just save and quit and mirror right there. Which
it was very good
part
routing.
of why I was willing to leave, is because you can take advantage of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not shocked that Centroid finished. I scouted a little bit of his race rooms, and he seems to be someone who likes finishing his races. Which, I mean, I don't know necessarily how long Centroid has been playing. I remember him from the last couple of tournaments, but that also doesn't necessarily correlate with how often you actually play in practice. But I think in general, until the point where this is like super, super rote, it's really good to finish out seeds if you can.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in something like Crosskeys, where it's always possible to like see things you just haven't seen before.
Yeah, I mean, for a while he had it.
Does he not get torch glitch?
No,
It's fine
okay.
though.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Yeah. No blue potions though, which is a bit of a problem when you do not have lamp, although he does have magic.
That's a little spooky. If he has no magic refills.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of has to wait for the opportunity to sort of arise.
Ooh, that was bad. To miss
Oh.
that one. Oh, never mind. He didn't
No.
actually. Okay.
Should be alright. That's 7.
Is that 7? Okay. Thought it was 8.
I think he's at 8 or 9 now.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I mean, yeah, he should be fine.
Yeah.
Like, you have 8 lamp activations that you can do without torch glitch and half magic.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's got probably one more.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, GG's.
Get GG's in
What's up,
chat
man?
for Centroid. And Centroid finishes the seed 233-14.
Yeah. Almost
Someone
wrapping
should
every.
make sure he has a ZSR invite if he doesn't.
Yeah. I think we still have 2 weeks, 2 matches left this week for Swiss. One, what I believe is an async. If what Tom was saying is right.
Yeah, some stuff happened. But Julo and Sheffy are. Hey, GG's, man.
GG's.
Hey, GG's.
GG's.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a fun race. Sorry, you kind of got randoed, to be honest, in the grand scheme of things.
Mm-hmm.
But just got a bit unfortunate with that Ice Palace where that Ice Palace big key was and what it did meant for the seed.
Yeah, I think I spent like I don't know 30 minutes looking for stuff. Wasn't really sure exactly what I was looking for because I needed like I don't know 4 or 5 things at one point. So yeah, like I know the Ice Palace big key was a big pressure point, but it was like I was also missing flippers and a few other things at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was just there was so much that we were missing to get through stuff. Like I ended up last locating my glove, which is what held me up for most of the seed. So I luckily enough didn't have to do the redip into ice, but I also didn't have the glove, so I did double dip ice. I just did it without glove.
I see. Yeah, I remember the glove being kind of late for me. I must have got it a little bit earlier though.
Yeah, you I don't remember if you had chased that entrance or not. Alaszun had chased the connector. So knew where it went to, which was like kind of more like hunting more density and just didn't go for like the one-off at Mimic Cave essentially.
Yeah.
And it also like had gone and done Dark Aga 1 the first time through, and like had gotten into GT, so it was just kind of like working through all that stuff that ultimately it wasn't a ton in GT other than essentially the ice pick, but
Yeah, and that ultimately opened the seed up because you get your Thieves Pick, which gives you your flippers and your ice rod.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like this perfect storm.
Yeah. And then I think it looked like you were holding off on doing like Dark Aga until you got the lamp or better equipment, and that lamp is absolutely wretched, by the way.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
I went back in to find it. It's at Blind's Hut, which is at Pyramid Ferry with the big bomb in the mine area.
Ew. I don't even. I think I found the bomb shop. Well, maybe I didn't. Yeah, I don't think
No,
I
it's
found the
the
bomb shop.
bomb shop's
in
in the
my
mire
area.
area. So you
Yeah.
couldn't have done it without
Yeah.
the mids.
Yeah,
which-
flute and mids were so late, it didn't really cross my mind, I guess.
Yeah.
I think at the point where you did that, you were just in go mode because you did
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
you did all the
Ah.
Thieves Town stuff.
Dark Aga climb crossed my mind. It was just like, I think I had already made enough mistakes at that point where I'm like, I'm just going to wait till I have better equipment and hopefully get a lamp, which never happened.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Like, I think there's just one or two rooms that suck. I think the one with the pits is the worst one. But once you get past that,
Yeah.
the rest of it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's more like trying to like learning how to like line up the fire rod shot, but if like yeah, no, I understand. Like I saw with you and the chain chomps just like Alaszun not having much better luck with the chain chomps other than them not killing you.
Those dudes did not want me on that chest. Dude was spawn camping that.
Yeah, for Alaszun, the guy was just spawn camping for the chest. For Centroid, every time he walked over them, all of a sudden he just got whacked. And including one time just walking in the door, he got whacked by the chain chomps. It was just...
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah, just... it's understandable, man.
Rando's gonna rando.
But yeah, no, I mean, GG's. There was a... You had a crystal lead for a while. It was just kind of just the one thing one of the things that you had orphan, which anybody, honestly, a lot of people are going to orphan that just in that race. So
it was one of those things that like I went into Thieves Town and I'm like, if there's anything back here, like I'm in such good shape because this big key is so hard to get naturally. Like I had that like moment of excitement when I opened the ice big chest and it was the Thieves Town big. I'm like, oh heck yeah, and I didn't know if it was I can't believe it just said heck. Sorry guys, this is ESR. I apologize for my language. But I saw that. I'm like, okay, like if anything's back here, I'm gonna be in such a good position because this Thieves Town big sucks so hard. And I was a little despondent when it ended up being a pendant, which I knew as soon as I killed Armos Knights, and I got the map from Armos Knights to tell me it was a crystal. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess Thieves is the last pendant. But the fact that it was just everything back there was A, absurd, and B, just kind of hilarious.
yeah, I think collectively when you because Centroid had beaten Armos, like when you went and pulled the Turtle Rock map out of like Crystal War Room, it was just like, well, it's a 50-50 between TR and Thieves Town, and it's like, oh boy, well, yeah, that Thieves is pendant. Yeah,
All right then. GG's to both our runners, Alaszun and Centroid. Good luck in the rest of the Swiss rounds coming up. For everyone interested, we will know tomorrow morning what week 2 looks like, and we'll see who's available for stream. So keep an eye out on all your ZSR channels. A big thank you to both Topfile and Jaxie for doing commentary tonight, and a big thank you to Tom Talk for helping on behind the scenes with tracking. I'm going to see if we can get a raid initiated here, and everyone have a wonderful night.
Oh no, Jill finished early.
Classic.
Take care, y'all.
All right, take care. GG Centroid. Thanks for the race.